No, it's supposed to be on the sides on. I moved it for Little Nightmares and Blue Fire. I moved it. Okay. Well, welcome back to Doki Doki. I don't know why I'm playing this again, because honestly, now here is something that we should do. All right, you should be able to hear me better now. I don't know. My mic is turned up. Let's see. I gotta check here to see, make sure the sound quality's fine. La 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 la. Just go to it. I don't know if the sound quality is fine or not. I don't know. Yes. Okay. It's the day of the festival. Well, it is. I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to... Okay, so... If we remember correctly... Okay. From what happened last time is I rejected Sayori's love. Told her that I didn't love her. And... told her we're good friends. And... Then I'm kind of gunning for Yuri. The voice acting should be a little bit better this episode. I'm drinking Coca-Cola, as usual, not sponsored. I'm not that big of a YouTuber, there's only 17 of you. My brother has 19 subscribers, so he's higher than me, but I have more videos than him, but anyways, his watch time is higher. Anyways, not that that's important. He's uploaded today 2 videos. I'm just uploading, the only thing I'm doing is streaming this today. So, this is the day of the festival. We had helped Yuri with the signs, and, kind of did poems and stuff, so, we're supposed to, read poems, and people are supposed to come up and do the same, I believe, something like that. I think that's kind of where we're at. I considered going into her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. The banding Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. Just making sure we have sound. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Even though I really don't want to go. Feel like we have no music volumes all the way up. Speaking of that, I was gonna turn it down. Okay. Dusk! You're the first one here. Yes, I am. Thanks for being early. It's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. It must be the ones she's prepared that have all the poems we're performing. Why? Why would you write down that there's poems in those that we're performing? Now, man, I've never actually read any of the poems I actually have, that I've actually written. I just clicked 20 different words, and apparently they're all great and very picturesque and gory. Because the whole idea was to go with horror, and the reason I did that I'm texting my sister. Hold on. I know. Right in the middle of this is terrible. This is not professional at all. Then again, I never claimed to be a professional in the first place. I feel like, my sister and her man had dropped off a dryer and washer. And then we went to Culver's. So, all right. Okay, we're performing, and in the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's when I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days like this important, that on days like this, that is weird. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I don't know if there should be a comma there. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Dusk. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. Yeah, a little bit. And like, I'd say I'm the bad guy, but I don't feel super upset about it. Like, it kind of was coming, you know, because like, you get to choose, and I made her annoying. That's my fault, so I don't like her. She's annoying. But you're not really my type. My type, I do like Yuri how she's quiet. Of course, my actual wife isn't, so, you know. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all. So, don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people to become more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages, each member's poem neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Nasuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I thought it was Yuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one that I haven't read before. Oh, God, and you gotta scroll for this one, too. Alright. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out. Wow, all of these are get out of my head. So, I'm not going to read this all the way through because I'm going to lose count, but it's get out of my head all the way through and then get out of my head. Get out of my head, I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head, I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head, I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. Got a bad feeling about that. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Dusk? What's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Ah, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself! Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house and knocked on the door. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. I don't know why there's no music. It's really annoying. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, I just feel it feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knocked on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say, yo. Oh my god! I was thinking in my head, there's no way. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sarah wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. This is why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Oh my god! Oh my... I suppressed tears of vomit. Just yesterday I told Sarah I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? I told you as a psychological horror, shit's gonna hit the fan. Shit just hit the fucking fan. Holy fucking shit! How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. This has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. What did I do to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault? My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing. Still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. 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 You know... Look at new game. And look at Siri. What the hell is going on? Okay. Start a new game, trophy earned. I see Norgarain turn me from the distance waving. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What is going on? So this is how the game is played, then okay. I am so confused, so confused. What the Give me 5 seconds, I'll be right back. random back. Waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to the attention she might draw to herself. This girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. And will pretend she doesn't even exist. You know, the kind of friend. Never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. When she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Oh my god! What on God's real is going on right now? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any club. I feel like you can't just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Is it gonna slowly phase her out of the game? School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Dusk? Oh my god! Monica? And Tuxedo is completely out of the equation. She's not even there. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Sayori doesn't even exist. It completely phased her out. What the is going on? What's going on? Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Is this like... What? I hope that the other people in this club, in this anime, in this game, I'm hoping the other girls won't kill themselves as well. Cause like, I don't know if I have the capacity for that. Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but an arguing about the budget, and publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Yeah, but last time we did that in the past life, Sayori killed herself. So like, in that case, what club do you decide to join? I'm not gonna be able to get out of my head that image out of my head. This is the most effed up game I've ever played. I've never had that happen before. Like in Little Nightmares, you know. And now I feel bad that I called her annoying and I rejected her love because she wouldn't have died otherwise. I feel really guilty. Actually, I'm starting a new one. Okay, literature club. A literature club. Why did it... A literature club. Literature? Sounds kind of... dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. No, Sayori! Completely phased out! And this didn't happen before. You can't say I started over the game and well, we're gonna do all the same stuff. This is completely different. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. It's a comic book. And besides, a member is a member, right? Monica says she. Hey, Dusk. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I don't know if I want to join your club. Weird shit happens when I join your club. Last time I joined your club, my best friend died. How do you explain that? Monica. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? Last time I did a big favor for somebody, they died. I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Again, last time I did that for somebody, they died. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Easy, just tell her no! Then she won't die! Just say no. Just say it. Damn it! Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, awesome! You're really sweet, Dust. You know that? No! I'm not! I rejected someone's love and they died! It's nothing, really. The last person I did a favor for died. Yeah. This is so effed up. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. No! Don't say that! You say that and I feel inclined to... I'm mortified by this. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Dude, you have no soul left after what happened. I gently follow Monica across the school and upstairs. The section of the school I rarely visit. Monica's full of energy swings open the classroom door. That was creepy. I'm back! And glitchier than ever! Honey, I'm home! Honey, I'm trash. And I brought a guest with me. Yeah, and I'm upset. Oh my god! Oh, it's Yuri. A guest? Seriously, brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Fuck you. Don't be mean, Itsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Dusk. Are any of you planning on killing yourselves? No? Okay. Or just gave me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. This girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. She was vice president last time, but since she's not existent, now Yuri is. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah! It's nice to meet both of you as long as you don't kill yourselves at the end of this endeavor. So I ran into Dustin in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know, take my clothes off, and then scream at him for looking at me. No, she's talking about the cupcakes. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Dust? I don't want to sit down. If I get attached to you, you're gonna die. Okay. I'll get over the fact that your Yuri's dead. I will point out differences, though. I'm gonna get over that fact, though. I'm in a very fragile state right now, okay? It goes have a few desks arranged to form a table. You can call it like a pod. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Suki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica instead of Sayori. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone! Yay! Surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I like reading. I do. I like reading. To an extent. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such a different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You give a whole lot of tea in this classroom? A whole tea set in this classroom? That's a lot. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I suppose, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Enjoy the tea. I can enjoy tea. I like chai lattes, but, you know, whatever. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So it does kinds of things you like to read. Well, Playboy. Kidding. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Manga, I like manga. I'm gonna cry myself half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Excuse me. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. And not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I just really love thinking of this in Yuri's sad smile. Hey, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Woo! My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story is such a in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Well, here's the thing: is Yuri seems to be more talkative than she was originally. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when she finds a comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once, or twice, or 3 times. I read a lot of horror books actually, that's my genre. Same with movies. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Aha, I expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me into the world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ah, I hate horror. No one asked you, Natsuki. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left the piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share that sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deeper reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. That's so cute. Oh my god. I guess the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. That's not how I read that. Well, I really read that out was right, but that's not what I read originally. We all shit in silence for a moment, and I knew that wasn't right. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? I know what she's gonna say. We should all write a poem and share them. Now, thinking you look quizzically at Monica. That's a big word for me. Quizzically. Like, what the fuck? Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take one of the responsibility of Vice President after all, because fucking Sayori's not here. Is nobody concerned about that? Just me? Alright. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Dusk? Hold on, there's still one problem. Hey, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, lost my train of thought. All three girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchanged glasses before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Dusk. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless again. These girls, how am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, letting Sayori hang herself. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. Except for the people that hang themselves. So if writing the poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, except Sayori because she's dead. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay, everybody's here except Sayori, who's not? Doesn't fucking exist. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Dusk? Yeah. Yes, I don't really have a choice here, do I? It'd be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. You're pissed all the time, Natsuki, don't even. Yes, I'm super happy. We become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Last time you promised that someone hung themselves. Thanks, I guess. Hope you don't kill yourself. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. I remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Dusk, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I'm just gonna walk home alone and think about my past life and how traumatic it was, because I can remember it. I got my third eye open real well. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety well up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the classroom and make my way home with the guilt of Sayori's hanging herself in my heart. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls and the fact that Shiori's dead. What? You don't live by me! Go away! I don't want to do. Oh no! If I reject, dude, we're gonna get really close and reject her love and she's gonna kill herself too. It's gonna come down to it just being Yuri or. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play till the shit hits the fan again. Maven, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. What? Okay, hold on. So I just need to make the most of my circumstances, I'm sure. Time, damn. The good fortune you're talking about doesn't exist anymore. And I guess I started with writing a poem tonight. I don't want to just punch your. I just want to. Can you hear me? That was creepy! I didn't like it! The laugh was the worst! It's tragic that she died! Scars on my soul! Festering guilt! I'm gonna have depression! I feel defeated! Dark, dark stuff. I'm in pain. There's so much grief. Internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. That was not a normal notification. That was in the game. Infernal pain. Because it's still going on my computer, so I know it's still running. What is going on? I'm in fear. Hold on. I'll be forgiven. Agonizing. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. This is really fucking me up. We never unlocked poems last time. This is really fucking me up. Oh my god, you know, I've never had this problem with a game before. I've never played a game that has psychologically screwed me up like this. This is my whole mindset right now. I'm flustered, and I'm so uncomfortable about it that I'm laughing and smiling. I'm uncomfortable. Hi again, Dusk. I just see it didn't run away on us. No, I decided not to hang myself like somebody else. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is gonna be hanging out. Could you please stop doing that? You're making me feel worse, damn it! Showing serious Space Otter. You're making me feel worse, game. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dusk. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh my Christ! In heaven! Stop doing that! Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, you're kind of standing in front of the text. She has a big mouth for keeping her manga in the classroom. My man, what? Monica and manga. Found myself being stuck between saying Monica and manga, so it came out Mananga. I don't. It's like that isn't important anymore. Manga is literature. No, it's not. Delete if you didn't on CV Plus back in the receipt. Oh, I'm sorry, Dallas. Make sure you put your comfort first, okay? You're excusing Suki with a disappointed glance. Sorry, how dare ya? Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, I guess you might have some interest in picking up books to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't want to, then say anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. And even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... What was this girl accidentally being so cute? She even put out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. This will actually take the book. Haven't read a single page of it. Well, you can see it as you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for this club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Your face is already buried in her book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book, and let's see the same book that she lied to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She takes another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. And then I die on the inside a little bit more, knowing that Sayori will never be joining us again. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Mutter this, since I made her feel uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused on it, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how you came to have two copies of the same book. When I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. Lost one, dropped one in the bathtub. Yeah, I get it. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'm definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? Did someone hang themselves in this book too? Is he gonna psychologically scar my soul? I mean, is that so? What's the story about anyway? Is it about... Never mind. Sorry. So I wouldn't bring it up, but in... so... Okay. Well... Look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Is that like Escape from Tarkov? You should just build Markov? It's another video game. Not as messed up as this one. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Is it related to Little Nightmares? Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them too. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyways, I'm really into it. Book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. The dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Dusk? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories. I wouldn't be worried. I hope so. Yeah, I totally got Yuri's into those types of things. She must be German. That's fucking dark joke. I'm sorry. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a stranger perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people who are worthless anyway. Oh, you make me feel so bad. I didn't know she was gonna hang herself. I didn't know that me rejecting her love, telling her we're friends and everything will be normal like she asked it to, that she'd hang herself in her bedroom. I didn't know. And suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Yeah! Not again. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't apologize, because it's fine. I don't feel terrible. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like you should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books erase some of my thoughts. So I'm not even skipping those! Why are they in bold? Kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I don't care! Stop doing that! So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry about that. It just means you're passionate about reading and you're scaring the hell out of me. The least I can do is cry. Listen. Literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it too, right? Right! I should just start reading and forget the fact that you guys are fucking scaring me. That actually made me jump a little bit. Ah! Yeah, yes. That made me jump a little bit. I'm so my heart, I feel... Oh, I'm in so much pain right now. I mean, you don't have to, but... Oh, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I couldn't read the book that I put in my bag. I start to beat the shit out of her with it. Alright, fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. She pulls out a knife and stabs me. Oh, yeah. You sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to, that is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book, saw the prologue, and I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading it. It's as if I can feel her presence on my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. It's a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye, slowly pulling a gun out of her bag to shoot all of us. Looks like an Uzi. That's an automatic machine gun. Realizing she's not actually looking at her own book, she's pulling that gun out of her bag. Glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I'm just bathing in the feeling of what? You really don't have to apologize. You apologize a lot. You apologize a lot, damn it! I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? Stop my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then I hold my book more between the two of us. Oh, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Just to hold the book like this. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. This is kind of distracting me. As if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Let's turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I've been distracted for a second. Close of Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. She's staring at us in the corner. Look at her eyes looking at us. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? She's now smiling. She was not smiling before, I swear. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. I'm just waiting for Sayori's face to pop in one of the windows. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. So I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn on my own volition. She's no longer smiling or looking at us. We continue the first chapter in silence. And even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Her expression changes. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? No, never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since I started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest to feel her own heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, push yourself. And Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. I don't know what was that all about. Dusk? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. You worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. I'm not a pervert, Monica. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Don't call me that. I'm not silly. Yuri just does that sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so, she's gonna hang herself in the bathroom. Anyway, no, I always start with sharing our phones with each other. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. That okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the books, and I slip back to my bag. Well, let's get Suki over with first. I told Suki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably unfair I share mine with her first. Dusk, if you're not going to take this cup seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What, you expected me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort into it. We'll have to start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of your first poem you ever, if you're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Alarmed, painful to think about, fine, sorry, get better anyway, I tell you what I to improve, be better of just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now, knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Same one as before. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, birds can raise, owls can sing, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. That's about it. Same as last time. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I do like it. It's simple. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of the poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Kind of like chalk. Easy to see, but hits you really hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is that about some writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah. Guess not, you freak. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nasuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I'll just tell her how much I dislike her and that she'll kill herself. Might as well get into the dark mood with this game, honestly, let's be real. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, Monica's the only person whose ears not in the room anymore. Hi, Dusk! Hello, Dusk, hi, my sweetums. You guys scare me. Having a good time so far? Sure, I guess so. Good, glad to hear it. Yeah, this is so great. By the way, since you're doing everything, you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. It's much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. And nobody kills themselves in the next 5 days. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Daz. I'm not gonna kill myself quite yet. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Because we're all pretending this year didn't exist. Yeah. Don't worry about it, it's fine. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, it's true. And Monica, my poem. Great job, Dusk. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. I'm traumatized, that's why it says what it does. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low, because I'm traumatized. And that way it always counts when I put in some effort with my traumatization. Which is not a word. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Something I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. Sometimes I feel like that. She's not here. Like Sayori. She's really not here because she killed herself. I had nothing to do with that, I swear. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, no. I may have been involved. I get the feeling she was involved because she knew what had happened. And sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a whole lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really starve for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming out a little strongly. Like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Like my wife. Suddenly the door opens. Fury! I'm back. You're not dead! That's good. Did you miss it? Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Oh. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time that you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have a sound confident. I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall! Same one. But he wasn't looking at me, confused. I frantically glanced at my surroundings. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic, there must be a way out. It's right there, he's right there, swallowing my fears. I brandish my pen. Yeah, same as before. From my memory, it seems that way. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it in. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You know, obviously Yuri, but like, what is interesting about her saying all that is when you first hear her say that, it's like, okay, it's a writing tip. But now it's kind of like, I made a decision, and if I get stuck on that decision and I try to fix it, I'm just going to get stuck with no progress in the game. So I have to continue to just keep going with what I'm going with. Just keep going with it and not get so fixated on the fact that I'm just stuck in the same spot. Hi. Is your reads the poem my notes? Her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? And Yuri first covers her mouth, but then uncovering her whole face. He's gonna hate me in her monologue. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I have, actually. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly. I looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, it shows off I'm able to find an excuse. Tries to bring along the words in the poem as it's breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay, this is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. When she refines her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stamina is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Honestly, you can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. You shouldn't be talking about people like that. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Nasuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Your smile as dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. She herself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light, which we found out was not about ghosts. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the purest, but living in the past. Oh, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. I hate the fucking cursing. Light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. It's not bad, but I have trouble reading. I don't read cursive very well anymore. It's been years since I've been able to actually write cursive and read it that well. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it's taking a long time to read. Yeah, because I can't read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I just think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. You into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dust. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over after all. Remember that poems often express their own thoughts. Poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. And in this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is not only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and is soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours is impressive too, so nah. If anything, I probably learned a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Oh. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Dusk. Me too? Question mark? Not a question mark, but a question mark for me. Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It's a little more stressful than I anticipated. Since everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Nasuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes both firm with frustration, meanwhile Yuo smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki simply turns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you can say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Dustin did too. So based on that, I'm gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I was still a long time established in my writing style. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I came across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Dusk liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I meant. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dusk appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If it wasn't... if I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dust started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. You want to improve anything and stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful or you might actually cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my dad, you already did, didn't you? Oh my god, did you accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on, let Dust hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me if she noticed I was standing there. Dust! She's just trying to make you look bad. That's not true. She started it. I don't know who to agree with. Yuri, I guess? I suppose? Stop it! I already put Yuri... Hi, Monica. Hi. Hi? Help me? Stop staring at me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please get out of my face. I don't know what to do. Okay? Monica? Everything I'm pressing isn't doing anything. Please don't jump scare me. Oh, triangle works. Hey Dusk, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. We really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Probably better if us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wasn't able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, I don't understand any of this. They just talked about cutting themselves, and she said the F word, and you were kind of in my face for a little bit there. Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with the others. That's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Dusk, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow, unless she kills herself. So, completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice pres, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of the chance to discuss my book with Dusk. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess you don't really have a choice. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Clearly skipped the end of that. Yeah, there's no more Sayuri sticker down there on the left that's moving. It's just Yuri and Natsuki now. Hooray! Again, we're doing the same thing we did last time. We're just going through things that sound sad or scary. Boop. Skip the suicide and go defeat. I'm afraid of the results of what this is going to do. We ever going to get to the festival without anybody dying? Another day passes, it's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Dusk. Oh, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. And the fact that Sayori's still dead. She died a little over an hour ago. An hour 19 ago she died. Still fresh in my brain. And Yuri glances over her shoulder and looks around the room. I'm not gonna let anybody forget the fact that she's dead and not there. Not gonna let anybody skip over that. And I don't think you can get with Monica. Because, I don't know. It doesn't seem like an option. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, and didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, now you really didn't mean it. Just don't say this kind of thing so frankly. It made me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is just a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what I'm saying right now, hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how Komi Nasuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. She hasn't killed herself, she has no reason to. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Just about yesterday, I just want to apologize. I'm sorry to many of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Rainbow Sailcloth Blindside Lifeline Honor Receptively Flawlessly Offered Silora Malicia Nade Catholic Kate? I'll appreciate your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. That was creepy. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Nasuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Nasuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must have not heard since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, it must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dusk. Monica smiles sweetly, then she explodes. Random combustion. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica's referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Didn't have to bring up anything about the three of us talked about. But Suki has already run off into the closet. And Dusk, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy and you're not as creepy as everybody else. And Suki has a weird face thing going on. And Monica stands too close to the screen. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's anything that I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her choose a small water pitcher from the shelf, kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also pitches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and settles the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said she wouldn't take long. Only holding her up. The boy just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Please, please, for the love of God, please, for the love of God, let something not bad happen to her, like she tripped on the stairs and died. Let's see, the most logical place for Yuri to be with the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. Haha! Haha! What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, then someone is sinking in through their teeth. Like they're sinking in through the... Are they in pain? I reached the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yep! What the fuck? This is just getting worse and worse and fucking worse. Give me a second. I put a warning in the description for your discretion advised. Warning, dark material and themes, your discretion advised. I'm back! Yeah! Thanks for waiting patiently. Dust, you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Did you get blood in that pitcher? Very well. Yuri says the temperature on the kettle is 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. We just gonna skip over the fact? Oh my god. Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others and... Yeah. Even if it's not an expert... Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. You know, I'm not an expert, like... In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. She doesn't really... Now that I think about it, there's never a time I've seen Yuri without long sleeves on. She even had long sleeves on in the last episode when she was over at my house. Which would be a couple days from now, timeline-wise. She had long sleeves on then, too. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting you show and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try to stress myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Well, don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Dusk. It's very endearing. That's... You wasn't kidding. I don't even know if we can keep up with this. I want you to pour a cup of tea for each of us. Does I have another request? Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's just a little bit easier on my back. I can lean my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have a bad back fairly regularly, so I do my best in my hand and shit. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Mostly because of my your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we sit on the floor. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I'll retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's in a bag of small... It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides, as if instinctively assume the same reading posture as last time each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in the position that is even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She raised her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little, put the teacup between my legs and fumbled the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I really let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any hard time reading from it. As a result, left unexpectedly resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. And I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. So that means I can't stop here. I randomly play the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips around it. Yuri's virtually suddenly breaks. Did I just realize to me like she needs to confirm what just happened? Husk? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. What is going on? My teacup gets knocked over. Dusk. My heart won't stop pounding, Dusk. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. I can feel it, Dusk. Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. And it even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. That is a creepy expression. I'm backing up for this shit. Okay. It's time to share poems. Stuff is so different and more fucked up. I got, okay. Not that this is very important, but here. I'm renaming it. That's perfect. I am traumatized by this game. Listen to Siggy first. Yeah, just as I thought. Dust, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Dust? Honestly, I thought getting into it would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today. I just don't really feel like talking right now. Please go away. Well, at least she was nice about it. Do Monica, we always do yours last. Dust, I think you saw something really that we're supposed to see. I don't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Fucking A! Woman! My god! Isn't that kind of messed up? No shit! Don't tell me that! Get her some fucking help, goddammit! She even brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. Monica! Get her some help! I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? You can't drop that bomb on me, and then just fucking continue talking like it didn't fucking happen. Like fucking A. What the fuck is going on? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you did too. You are glossing over the fact you just told me she cut herself with a fucking pocket knife. You can't just gloss over that fact. Fucking Christ. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, which is flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, squeaking, screeching, piercing, concussing tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage, and endless numbness poem out of my mind. Delete her? What? So I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Somebody hear me. I can hear you. Anything? Why? I got rid of my other save. Like it never happened. That's my voice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess Yuri, I guess. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yours is the poem with a surprise expression on her face. Do you like it? Gosh, this one may even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick on this so quickly? Yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. Willie tried giving it more imagery. Your visually swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. I'm so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Dusk. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Dusk? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual in considering my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Christ. Wheel. A rotate. This is new. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bold head, linear gearbox, falling sky. Seven holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears in a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bold head of holy stakes tied to existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bold head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out of my, on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Even though it's a poem, would you like to read it? Today I cut my skin open for the first time. it was exhilarating. I think I understand how whatever feels now is supposed to be the responsible one though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. What the fuck? Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? No. That sound is in my freaking ears. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Ah. No. Not a black screen. I don't like it. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. I'm going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since us joined and we've started new club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We've already had enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? Inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place to be intimate, and you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Dusk? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Dusk to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here are joining the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Dusk joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Dusk, this isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. That's everyone. Sorry, but you're the only one who is so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all. You should really consider our options for the ones. Opinions for once. Monica is literally taken aback by Nishiki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri just want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for people to hang out. Why do I even think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Just why do you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, there's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even giving a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if we started this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? Not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for anyone else in this club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. He's not taking anything away. No, Dusk. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing everything. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president, and it's not right for me to ignore my responsibility like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Cry! Stop! do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Dusk? What do you want to get out of this club? You repeats the same question as Monica. I decided to give my indirect answer. It's better than nothing. I think the most important thing is that everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Step out of your comfort zone once in a while. Her eye is bleeding. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Dusk? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Dusk before we leave. Just to see what he thinks about his time here and all that. And supporting me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I just your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica is your ears with the customer. These have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Thus, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how me and Suzuki and Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple days, so I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. That's why, wait, not yet, no, stop it. Okay. So Monica is a real person, possibly? on it. Okay, not sure. This game is getting worse. I love you too. I literally put there, it says Doki Doki episode 2, I'm traumatized. Why it's like, it's just an anime game, you're just a naked woman. What the fuck? I just noticed that. Look at the number on top of the screen. Look at the number on top of the screen. The letters, for the pages, out of 20. I'm having such a hard time with this game right now. Okay. By the way, my scrolling for this is down for down, up for up. It's down for down and up for up. Okay, I'll let you know if I love you too. Night, baby. No. Star State. Heart. In the bottom there was a little something. Hi, Dusk. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to. Oh, is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual in this Suki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I'm just paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. There's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, you don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Dust just walked in too. Were you practicing the piano again? Yeah, you must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Isuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we'd like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that's the last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about it yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess it really felt threatened or something. I know that's something we're doing together. Another new member won't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I choose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. I wouldn't be the same without you, Nisiki. Anyway, Dusk, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Dusk is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. I'm glad I've gotten him into literature, Monica. I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's any one thing that I can make my reading time better here, any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Let me make your way to the closet. Before I choose a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind built inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Your hands in the water pitcher and also pushes a kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk and go get some water. Goes fast means since kill down the teacher's desk. You watch your movements. Speaking mannerisms. This is like yesterday. You know the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I'll walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Ah, did you leave you again? No, it's not like like this time. Just fill in the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 3 minutes passed. You said it wouldn't take long. You simply holding her up. Look for her. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head is a bit fuzzy lately. This did happen before. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think that I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. Expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think it would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. I made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. Recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time I'm in the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Dusk, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. Recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. We can just stay here for a while. Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange. And you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've got them all from various reasons. I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the Literature Club, Dust. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other every day. That's all we need. And you know what? Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? And everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me? Will you do that with me, Dusk? Will I'm going to read another one of your Yuri suck-up poems. I'm still gonna make you read mine. There's a reason I wish I didn't have to do this. Unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Let's read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't want to bring this up, but there's been something I'm worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean. She's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. And if I try talking to her, she just gets mad at me. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try and do something. Maybe you can consider talking to a therapist. I've always wanted to try getting better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happen, and I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that. But right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen. Sure, I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you at this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Dusk? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Finally! Aha! Your holds phone to her face, takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Unless I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Dusk. I never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my phone in her chest. I'm going to take this home with me. Keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Christ in heaven! I'll give myself pepper cuts. There's skin oil enters my bloodstream. I got my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Well, besides the fact it's covered in blood, I can't read it. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. You can tell the mountains about it. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most doubtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Don't say I didn't warn you, Dusk. Hey everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's try and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. You stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? We're going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. And Suki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. You can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere of the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Dusk? Dusk is going to help me. Wait, you? You've had the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. Why are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging dust around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Dust decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Dust make the decision, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Dust, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? I had no choice! Yeah, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking dust for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling dust away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that too much to ask? Is that so much to ask? And Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Dusk. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Dusk, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, it's just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Dust. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please just let me just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Dusk. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yeah, because I don't want you to kill yourself. She's lost her mind! Oh my God in heaven! None of this makes sense. She just stabbed herself to death. But I'm afraid if I said no, she would have killed me. Or killed herself. I think she would have died either way. This is so fucked. I don't know who came up with this game and why this was free on PlayStation Plus. But I'd have to say, this is fucked up. And I will continue to play this game and stream it, and I will finish it, but If you don't want to watch it, that's fine. But random nonsense. I don't want to skip anything important, but all this isn't important. It's just this random shit. It's slowly getting darker in this room. I don't know if there's a code for this or what. I gotta skip. Okay, we're back to normal looking light. The fact that she just had a fucking knife on her, though, is insane, too. I like horror games, but this psychological horror is something else. It's not... You got issues, you can't watch this, because this is just fucked. We've had a girl hang herself, a girl stab herself, and she cuts herself before she stabbed herself with a knife in the middle of a school classroom. I thought for sure Nasuki was gonna die next because she was crying, but nope. Instead, Yuri was driven nuts and killed herself. Hey, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was... Eh! Ah! Yep. Nasuki runs away. I'm here. Does something happen? Nasuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait. Were you here the entire weekend, Dusk? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Almost done. I just wanted to have a cupcake real quick. Shirley and Nasuki and Yuri. Monica lifts the foil from the... and takes the cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just have to have one since the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyways, I really shouldn't have been making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Dusk. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you, in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Dusk. Or, do you actually go by Dusk 2018 or something? What? How did... Okay, calm down. No, that's not my real name, but... yeah, it's my gamer tag. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's why I've been trying to tell you all along. That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Fourth wall break, man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have all been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's all out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About this whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, that's been a while since you've heard that name, hasn't it? She had something to do with it! I fucking called that! Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all the files. I was just hoping it would be enough time for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you and amplify Yuri's obsession personality. Backfired, too. Just made her force her not to spend time with you anyone. And just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Dusk? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Dusk. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you've never been able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Dusk. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either why the world around me started to become more and more gooey, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Dusk. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the other... I miss him. Who with the enormous personality? Generally fall in love with you? I try everything I can prevent them from doing so. But it must become a weird inevitability etched into this game. I really feel bad that you had to witness some nasty things. Yeah, like people cutting themselves, stabbing themselves, hanging themselves. You know, all that shit. But I realize that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. Uh-huh. This feels a lot like I'm really actually in this room with her right now. Which kind of bothers me. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Dusk, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Dusk, will you go out with me? I have no choice. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Dusk. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It's really a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Dusk. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on this plus side, it gave me an easy out. Things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if the part of the game still works. There's only one way to find out, right? Fucking hell. It's 9:34, isn't it? Perfect Monica. Perfect trophy earned. Perfect Monica. That's what that is. Hi again, Dust. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Dust, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel our own fantasy. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way, and the world of infinite choices behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always hold my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my relaxation, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Dust? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I've always had something new to talk about. In the meantime, we might just look into each other's eyes. We can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. um... Hi. Hi. I'm uncomfortable. Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as a superior one. That's kind of stating the obvious, but it affects the way they try to get their point across. Let's say you're really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it doesn't X and Y wrong, it did X and Y wrong, doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotions are entered the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. But it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. I'm gonna say I'm personally not a fan of it, or I felt like I'd like it more if it did X and Y, things like that. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I read on this website that it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, then it's more fun to like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. If you put in an active effort to keep the discussion mutual level, they'll usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just from disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as an open-minded and good listener. It's a win-win, you know? Well, I guess that would be a Monica debate tip of the day. That sounded a little silly. Thanks for listening, though. I know there are times you won't always be able to I know there are times you won't always be able to be here with me, like if you need to go out or take care of other things. But I always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Oh, sorry, that's such a silly idea. I didn't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. I feel really uncomfortable right now. I'm so uncomfortable. I'm so fucking uncomfortable. This video has gone downhill so fast. I've always wondered, what is it about these characters, archetypes, that people find so appealing anyway? Their personalities are completely unrealistic. Like, imagine there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. She's one of their kind of personality doesn't get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of the character that makes him feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay with just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Dusk. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. You know, to be honest, Monica doesn't seem that nuts. She seems obsessive, don't get me wrong, she seems really obsessive. But not nuts. I mean, what's your favorite game? Mine is Doki Doki Literature. That was a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romantic games better, I might get a little jealous. No, like Apex and Diablo 4, but they're not romantic, they're fighting games. And I like Little Nightmares, horror game. Blue Fire's fun. I haven't started Subnautica yet, but looks like it might be fun. I like some COD. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little bit more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. It has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, jeez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess you shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already booked so much stuff and deleted the other characters. Not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. Yeah, this music's a little bit fucky. Oh, 9:43. I have work tomorrow at 6:30. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Have you ever had that thing happen when you just get anxious for no reason? I was sending My friends were asking about why I'm traumatized by this game. You ever had that thing happen where you're just get anxious for no reason? Like you're just minding your own business and realize you're feeling really anxious and you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things you might get anxious about, and that makes you even more anxious? That's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. She's creepy! This is why I'm so glad I married the woman I did, because she's not fucking creepy like this. There are women out there in the real world that are like this. That are obsessed with you and just stalkerish, and they're creepy and make me want to puke. I'm in so much pain right now. I don't like it. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet though, but a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah, sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do that for me, Dusk? Yeah, sure. First you just reach through the screen and kill me. I can't pause it when it's like this. I have to wait till she's talking, but I'm gonna save, but we'll keep going. At some point, this is gonna get worse. Something's gonna go off the rails here at some point. No, Signori. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. This really public. I can't even save. What the fuck? There's really a popular character called Signori. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being more mean and fussy or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious that Suku is really the embodiment of that. At first I thought she just liked that because it's supposed to be cute or something. Once I started to learn a little more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. Seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. And I'm not even going to talk about her home situation, but looking back, I'm glad we were able to provide the club a really comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. I'm just learning something interesting, that's all. I can't even fucking save! She won't let me. I'd like to watch YouTube and go to sleep at some fucking point here tonight. She won't leave me alone. What if my headset dies? No, it's kinda creepy. My headset won't die while I'm recording though. But, no. You know, it's kinda creepy. Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. It's like all their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine if someone you know died, you just started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. I'm too afraid to delete anything else because I might really break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might actually delete myself, and that would ruin everything, wouldn't it? I don't know what it's like on your end, but we should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you, Dusk. Am I supposed to go into the settings and delete her? Is there a way to delete her? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Is delete her? You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. I guess not the making friends part, but more like meeting new people. I mean, they're like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of things I'm talking about. There's no way to delete her. Think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Like you had a class together, or you met them through another friend. Or maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. And then kind of insufficient, ineffective, insufficient, inefficient. Sorry. It feels like you're just picking a complete random, and if you get lucky, you make a new friend. And comparing that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day, you could still be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, that opportunity's gone forever. And then just depressing. We live in an age where technology connects us to the world no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for someone like that to successfully take off. I seriously thought it would happen by now, but at least I already met the best person in the world. Even if it was by chance. I guess I just got really lucky, huh? Yeah, no. You just programmed to say that. Even though the way this game is designed makes no fucking sense. It really doesn't make any fucking sense. This entire game does not make sense. Because I started a new game and it didn't come out the same. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club has scenes outside of school too. It makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything other but our school uniform. Kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if there's anyone who ever wanted to draw me wearing something else. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. My username is lilamonix3. Just try to keep. Hold on, I don't have Twitter. She is on X. Okay, so she does have an actual Twitter page. Okay. So yeah, there's a Twitter page for her. Try to keep it PG. We're not that far into a relationship yet. So it's very PG. I looked at it. It's pretty PG. PG-13 more. But yeah, she does have one. Weird. I wonder if the game developers made it, or if it was made by somebody else, just a fan of the game. They probably made it beforehand. Yeah, she does. Yeah. She is on Twitter. You know, or what's X now? It's just kind of hacky romance game, right? Kinda have to ask, what made you consider even playing in the first place? Were you that lonely? I feel a little bad for you. No, it's because I read it was a psychological horror, and that's why I feel a little bad for you. I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for both of us. I got to meet you and you're not lonely anymore. I can't help but feel like this was fate. Don't you feel that way too? I'm so happy we have this ending together. Woman, I would like to leave. I'd like to go home now. Stuck in this random world. This all started out so normal when I played the first time. Now it's just fucked up. Jag did play this. Just would you ever introduce me to your friends to me? I don't know why, but I just get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to prove myself. You told me it made you proud of me. I hope it's the same way around too. Yeah, I'm married. See? Ring on my finger. My ring finger, left hand. I'm married. Sorry. I have a kid too. Sorry. I don't love you like you think I do. You played it 6 hours, almost, well, seven and some hours. But it looks like he beat it pretty quick. After a long day, you really just want to sit around and do nothing. I guess I'm burnt out having to put on a smile as to be full of energy the whole day. Something I just wanted to get right in my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. It feels so unbelievably good to do that on a Friday. I don't have anything pressing the next day. Sorry, I know it's not very cute of me. But a late night on the couch with you, that would be a dream come true. My heart is pounding just thinking about it. Can I go home, please? Can I be... It is fucking 10 o'clock. I'm giving you till 11, woman. If I had the ability to edit, I would have broken this up. I didn't think this would be happening this long. You're such a good listener to us. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm rambling or talking about boring things. It makes me feel kind of self-conscious when I'm having a conversation. But I do feel that way. I don't feel that way with you. Like I don't think anyone else can make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. She will never be real. Trophy earned. She will never be real. This is what I'm getting. There's a perfect Monica, and then this one is she will never be real. They're achievements I'm unlocking. I know she won't be real, and I'm totally okay with that. I don't want her to be real. If I were to get up in the morning and she was real, you know, it's around that time that everyone, my year starts to think about college. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. And it's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school when there are other options out there, like trade schools and stuff, you know? I was in trade school at one point. Or freelance work, or maybe industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. You have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life, and instead of taking the time to figure it out, we go to college for business, or communication, or psychology, not because they have any interest in those fields, but because they just hope that the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also business, so they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, their teen stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school would prepare us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. I went to trade school. I have no debt, no student debt or anything like that. I'm not in debt for student debt. I'm in debt for other things, but that's not the point. But I'm not in student debt. My college was paid for. So but it was trade school, wasn't that expensive either. My little sister, on the other hand, has just gone to Ireland for a semester of she's in her second year of college. She just went to Ireland for a semester for business. She just got there actually today. Late today, it was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon for us that she got there. It's later for her there. But she got there and she's now in Ireland for a semester, 4 months. She'll be back I'm on Twitter, my username, yeah, I know. She'll be there till May 20th. Well, I guess someone was kind of nice to make an account for me. I picked the username, though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world, the real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me, with how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. I am following her now on Instagram, or Twitter, excuse me, Instagram. So there's a little Mon X3 on Instagram too. Let me check that. Lil Mon X3. Yeah, I have Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Here's the one with a lot of Monica. But it's just the one on the one on Twitter that's really... Imagine all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We could get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore, that would be appropriate, right? But I'd really love to go to the chocolate store. There's so many free samples. And of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. You're here, everything we do is fun. And when you're here, everything we do is fun. So happy that I'm your girlfriend. I was you're a fucking nut. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. No, you fucking won't, because you're not my girlfriend. I said I'd date you because I didn't have an option to say no. Of course, I think that might make you spiral. You forced Yuri, she killed herself. Or you forced Sayori and she killed herself. You forced her into depression, killed herself. That backfired. Making Yuri more obsessive made her kill herself. And then you just deleted Natsuki. You know what's the neat form of literature? Rap. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it and helped me keep an open mind. Rap might not even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your lines to rhythm. There's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put it all together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry, it sounds silly, but it would really be interesting to see what they came up with. I would really like to be. It would really be a learning experience. I happen to listen to rap. Not my favorite though. Alternate rock is Blue October. It's my favorite band. So there's that. Oh, this is just weird. And I can't save, so I don't fucking know. Looks like all my save files are gone too. It's been a while since we've done one of these, so let's go for it. Here's Monic's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know? As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. Maybe after a few weeks, you come back to it and you realize it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and then you realize it sucks. That tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professional. When you reach right for the stars, there's always going to be out of your reach, you know? The truth is you have to climb up there step by step. Whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten, and then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes it can only help to set a bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good, but not world class, and you can make that your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still amateur, you'll never get it done. So if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short story? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing that you want to do. Right. Like with the small projects in general, you can really focus on one or two things. It's such a good learning experience and a stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you reach into your heart and simply do what comes out. Just like drawing and painting is a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. I can paint really well, actually, in my opinion. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it, and I've been told I'm a good painter. Reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, it starts sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything. It's built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I just want to go home. Please let me be done with this crazy psychopathic bitch. I've got the 2 cans of Coke already. I've been into this 3 fucking hours. We've been into this for 3 hours. Because this is Doki Doki Lily Club Plus. I've gotten 3 silver trophies and 1 gold trophy. You know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People get really passionate and dramatic, and others have aching hearts and seeking attention on social media. But all the social pressure and hormones can lead to a dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know that someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given it up on the inside. The feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them. Just if you think you know some struggling with depression, you can help by treating them like they're a good friend. Spend time with them even if they don't feel like doing much, and remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying see you at school tomorrow. All of those things can help your friend make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Seniori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now, but Sarah was never really real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. Just by being a good person, you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you too have people who want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way, I promise. Man, humans are complicated, but as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. Monica. Yeah, dear Monica. Listen, my dear. I'm tired of us, this interaction we're having back and forth. She won't stop talking. Trophy or no. Can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more than I want to be in the same room as you, for real. Like, we're okay. I feel your warmth, and to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I'll never get tired of being with you, even from here. I haven't left the game yet, because I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to see this through. Because there's got to be more to it than this fucking interaction I'm having right now. Hold on. Minutes. I'm talking about cooking. I wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. Deleted her. I deleted Monica from the game. Everything Dusk was happening to me. It hurts. Hurts so much. Help me, Dusk. I killed her. I just deleted her. Please hurry and help me. Why couldn't I use this? Help me. Did you do this to me, Dusk? Did you? You did me? Yeah, I did. Sorry. How could you? How could you do this to me? I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Dusk. Did you just need to be kind just to hurt me even more? Well, over my... I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Ruin everything. Trophy earned. Dusk, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Bye, Monica, you psychopath. So what happens now? I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible I am for you to hate me this much. All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish, disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. The world that you wanted to be a part of, I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me, because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... God. She won't stop talking. I've made up my mind. Dusk, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you, then what is she doing? It's everybody but Monica. Lord. An ordinary school day like any other. This year I'm surrounded by couples of friends who groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Dusk. There's already is one girl. Girl is Suri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to watch at school together every day and recently picked up on that habit once again. Dusk, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we went to school together every day. Well, yeah, I've always thought it was implied. I'm ready to say it out loud. Come on, please. Let's get a motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Siri. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Dust, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you right, I'm really not. I start to see what I've always do. That's that I'm not interested in joining any club. Really tells me the story would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that the clubs are a waste of time? But she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie? Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I left. Let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. I was starting to realize that in a way, I envy her. That Suri puts her mind in something that can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is ordinary ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw all across the school and upstairs the section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Dusk? What are you doing in here? Well, I just... I glanced around the room. Huh? So you're the Dusk that Sarah is always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Dusk. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. You don't need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. I told one whose name apparently is Yuri. She seems to be quite shy compared to the others. I'm very certain the girl named Natsuki is by her side, seems to be the assertive one. Well, that's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. We're working? Just don't tell me. That's right. Well, I've decided to join yours, Yuri. Literature Club. Yuri's eyes light up. No way. No way! Sarah surrounds around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sarah is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I didn't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? There's a few desks arranged for the table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs the wrapper tray, and Yuri opens the closet. So feeling awkward, I take his name to Yuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh-ah! Natsuki lifts the foil tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. So he grabs one first and I follow. It's delicious. Yuri talks a mouthful and I already managed to get icing on her face. Turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. She gets quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. Natsuki circles accept the compliment. Yuri turns to the table carrying his tea set. You can place a tea cup in front of each one of us before setting down the teapot, the cupcake tray. And keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Right, trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... I told you, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be fascinating for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. You finish smiles with some relief, some less. What kind of things do you like to read? I don't read a lot. Manga. Natsuki notices, but doesn't say anything. Not a reader. What am I saying? I have to read without thinking. She's sad. She reads the horror. Fantasy. They're amazing. She's timid. Covered in books. We don't remember, so we can find something that we have in common. Hey Yuri, what about, you know, the first thing you said? Manga. That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't say it! For some reason, Natsuki's just embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So, if Gus wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it can also be nice for us to do by ourselves a little. You can take this summer to try something new as well. When you agree to us, maybe something intentions Ray jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it can be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as to Yuri, I have to read manga. Jeez, you were the one who suggested you were the one who said to be diversified. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. The guilty expression Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for this 15 interest in Suki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's worth... it's worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. Just realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You're gonna trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore for the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Okay. It's a little bit calmer. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Zero, shut up. Zero, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. And Suki and you started cleaning up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? Well, I think everyone likes you too, does. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little bit better with you around here, right? Aw, it does. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Oh, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting the club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much more fun. Hey, Dusk. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is that I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Dusk. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Fuck forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. No, okay. Huh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Dusk. Goodbye, Literature Club. What the fuck is going on? Monica's supposed to be dead!
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all.
I got her voice completely wrong.
But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Playing audio DDLC.org. I don't know what's going on, so don't ask.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down
I
into
guess
the dark.
we'll just sit here and enjoy this.
Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
What is going on right now? So confused.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
It's going down what this is about, but it's deleting everything.
Read my own feelings.
It's deleting the images.
Little words when I smile.
Did we beat the game?
To have it all.
I don't remember that happening. Yeah. Never half this shit. I think I remember that. I don't know. Those black and white ones maybe never happened.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
Maybe you get those if you did it a certain way.
Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
But I feel it would end the same way.
Flows down into
Inevitably.
a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality?
I think it would be the same, but I think all those other images are things that happen.
The sound of your heartbeat.
Screens are too wide to be successfully.
Your reality. And in your
It's a special thanks,
reality,
Monica. It's just something
if I
Monica
don't know how
Dusk.
to love you,
Remove game script.
I'll leave you be.
Made with Love by Team Salvato. Serenity Forge. Serenity Forge. Serenity Forge. This is my final. Thank you, Trophy Earned. This is my final goodbye to Literature Club. I finally understand Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, continue to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. That our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Fireflies are missing in crop. Please run reset. Repair and reset the virtual machine. More pictures to get yet. Which means there's a lot more to this game I didn't get. There's gotta be something I'm missing. This is all the... I can set a wallpaper? Seriously? Error. Trust part 1. Understanding part 1. There's part 2. Side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. DL6 side story. Try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. So there is more to this game. The music sucks. There's so much of it. What was I supposed to do? Reset the game? Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. Go to files. All modified anything environment that will revert to the original state. It's resetting everything. So what we gotta do is God. This game is not for children. Those are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not be positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review detailed content warnings, which contain spoilers, alerting in-game content warnings information? No, we don't need that. Playing Doki Doki will be clear that you have noted the game's age rating, region, and consider the exposure of highly disturbing content. Yeah. I dealt with this already. I know exactly what this is about now. This game is also for children and those who are easily disturbed. It is suggesting Okay, so there are different things that can happen in this game, depending on who you are interested in. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to save. Okay. We're going to be done for now. But I will return, we will return to this game at some point and see what we can do if we decide to go with Mitsuki or Sayori and see how that changes the game. Because going for Yuri made Sayori kill herself, hang herself, and then Yuri stabbed herself, and then Monica deleted everybody. So let's try going for Natsuki next. Tell Yuri we love her. Sayori we love her. And then what I want to do is I want to go with Monica then and see what happens if I go with her first directly. Because those images that we got that were colored differently, that weren't colored at all, are the ones we didn't do yet. So there is hours and hours and hours and hours of gameplay. There's that plus stuff is those little chapters that have nothing to do with the main game. Those are in this that we can do. So I want to try getting a different ending. We'll go for Natsuki next, see what that does, see how that changes the game. If it changes a lot, cool. If it doesn't, then we'll just kind of say, okay, whatever. Not a big deal. We don't have to play the other ones and fool around. I do want to check out what was on with Monica, though. I feel like that would be interesting. Yeah, we'll try going for Natsuki, Sayori, and Monica and see how that changes the game and see if people get deleted off the screen again, see what gets fucked up and what goes apeshit and off the rails. And see how that goes, and then we'll do the extra stuff. So that's the plan, and for now we're just gonna be done. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. I'm sorry if this traumatized you. It definitely traumatized me. But I will try to return this as soon as possible. We'll try to get Diablo 4 out. Like I said before, Black Ops 3 COD. I'm not uploading anymore of that story. It's not interesting enough for me to do it. This is fucked up and unfortunately very interesting. So and I'll try to get this out. More Diablo 4, Blue Fire. Let me know about that. Subnautica will be coming out, but that's after I finish something else, which may be this game, maybe Diablo 4. I don't know yet. But just let me know what you want to see. We will return to this game soon. So, again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.